I just turned 18. How do I get started and how much do I need? How do you get started? Started what? Investing? I mean, you know, it depends. You have a job and you can do IRA, you have 401k, whatnot, it's, and how much do you need? It doesn't matter. Understand something. When you're 18, 19, 20, 24, 25, 26, it doesn't matter how much. It's about how much time. Even if you're putting $1 a day or $5 a week or $10 a month, it doesn't matter. It's just about getting started. Not just because of how much money that will grow over that time, but also it helps you understand how the market works and understand what you're looking at and how the process works. Saying I don't want to do it until I can put more in and then waiting until later, even when you do start making more money, you start having lifestyle creep, you take longer to put in or you put less in because you want more money for other things, and then you end up killing your compounding interest over time. Just get started doing it. Getting started is the most important thing. It's like even if you don't have, you're like, oh, I don't have money to invest. I guarantee, I'm just going to say this. I guarantee you have at least one monthly subscription to something you don't fucking use. Like Disney Plus or like some fucking gym you don't go to or whatever. If that's $10 a month, just cancel that and just set up a reoccurring buy in VU in your thing. That's it. Just do that. Just do that. Once a month, $10. Fuck it. That's it. People think, oh, I don't have a lot of money. I can't invest. There's no point in investing. Listen, as you get older, you have more money and you can invest more. But I want you to understand something. This is the thing. People think, oh, well, it's going to take so long for it to compound. Well, guess what? You're going to turn 65 one day. And let me tell you something. It's going to be here like that. And don't let older you be mad at younger you because you didn't do anything. Even if you started with $10 and you put in $10 a month, and let's say it's 45 years, right? You're 18. Let's say 47 years, actually, right? I know it sounds like a long time, but guess what? You're going to be 65 regardless. Do you want to be 65 and broke and working as a greeter at a fucking convenience store? Or do you want to be 65 and fucking living a good life, right? Let's say the average annual return is, it's gone up from 7 to 10%, and it's probably going to go higher, but let's say 10%. Okay? You will have only put away $5,650 in your life, but you will have $105,000. Just with $10 a fucking month. Now, obviously, you're going to contribute way more down the line. But even if you only started now, putting $10 a month away on because you have a subscription. You have a subscription out there that you don't use. I guarantee you probably have 3 or 4 you don't even know you're paying. You're paying at least $50 a month probably. And even if you're tight on your budget, you have one out there that you're not even using. But you keep it just in case. Just cancel that and set up a subscription to your fucking 401k or to the market. That's the subscription you're gonna start putting. Your life doesn't change, your money doesn't change. You're just transferring it. And instead of losing $10 every month on something you don't do, you put it here. And guess what? If you forget about it and you never add another dime the rest of your life, you turn $5,500 into $105,000. Holy shit, my wife just said something I haven't heard in a long time. She says, wow, that's actually really smart, what you're saying right now. Motherfucker, if my wife is agreeing with me, you know you need to do this. But I'm serious. I'm serious. People don't understand. Bro, shut the fuck up, please. Oh, what would you like me to talk about? Oh, I clicked a button and I lost him. Where'd he go? Wait, where'd he go? Where'd the guy go? Oh, did I allow him to say it? Oh, I must have allowed him to say it. My man's upset that I said somebody can make money. Wait, that's a scam? $5 into the stock market is a scam? Shit. Fuck. Well, Ma, get in here. New grift just started. But yeah, this is something that I think is a lesson that people don't realize, because like it's not about asking you to save more money to put away. It's like money you're already wasting if you did that. Now now imagine this. Watch this. Let's do this together. Let's do this together. Let's say you like to go out on the weekends, right? Go out and have drinks, go to the bar, do it like that. You probably spend what, 50 to 100 bucks on a Friday. Let's say you skipped one of those a month. Let's say you can still buy drinks and buy pizza and play video games at home or invite your friends over. Let's say you save 50 bucks, right? One night, you don't go out, you decide to do it at home, still spend half the money. It's 50 bucks. Let's make this 60 bucks a month. You will have put away $33,000 and you will have $628,000. So now all you've done is just transferred over one fucking monthly subscription and decided one weekend a month that you're gonna stay home and have fun and spend, not even give up the fucking drinking and hanging out. Just not overpay for drinks at the fucking at the bar. $60 a month. Think about that. You could save money if you pay for a cheap hotel with a girl in an insulin pump that you met at a T-Pain concert. True, there you go. There's another 30 bucks. People don't get this education because their parents don't teach it. No, it's not that their parents don't teach it. It's that their parents don't know, or by the time they figure it out, they assume that their kids are going to learn it in school or something like that. You are People are intentionally made ignorant about these things. It is important that you don't know these things. If people understood this stuff, the American economy would crumble, okay? The financial sector would stop making hundreds of billions of dollars off of people. Financial ignorance is the most profitable fucking thing in the world. There are literally institutions out there. Most institutions out there, most people that have their money in these large firms are paying 2 and 20 and underperforming the S&P 500. I teach my kids about compounding. They ain't figured it. They ain't picked it up yet. But like whenever I give them money for doing chores or doing something good or whatever and put it in their piggy bank, I say at the end of the week, I say, we can go to the store and buy candy with this. Or next week, if you keep it here, whatever you have, I'll add, a couple dollars to it, and then we can go to the store and buy something bigger. They still decide to go get the candy now. But eventually they're going to realize that if I pay them a little bit of interest, they hold their money, they get more money plus more on top of it without doing anything. That's kind of how I do it. Do you tax them too? Sir, my children have taken more from me than the IRS ever could. Have you taught them market drawdown yet? Yeah, when mommy's mad at daddy and daddy has to do all the chores, there's no chores for them to do to make more money. No, I'm not like that dad who's like actively doing it. I just, every now and then, I'll be like, hey, do you guys want to go to the store with this stuff? And if they say, yeah, we'll go. And if they don't, I'm like, all right, well, next week you have a little bit more. That's all. The financial system is rigged. Yes, it is. The market is rigged in your favor.
One last question though. Should I pay more attention to the bid or ask price when buying shares?
Well, it depends. If you're buying something that's super illiquid and it has a wide bid-ask spread, then you probably shouldn't be buying it. But when you're buying, you want to pay attention to the bid, because the ask, okay, is what people are the highest level selling it at. So that's somebody that may just be trying to dump their shares for a big profit. Bid is what the biggest or the most prominent offer to buy the shares is, right? So you got the ask is the sell and the bid is the buy. So if you put a market order and there's a big spread, you're going to get hit with the ask. So you got to pay attention to the ask if you're doing a market order. If you're doing a limit order, you want to pay attention to the bid because you want to outbid that person, but you don't want to overpay for it. So anytime you're doing that, if you're doing a market order, pay attention to the ask. If you're doing a limit order, pay attention to the bid.